Top 10 Strategy Games of 2025.
Imagine a future where humanity doesn't just fight for survival, but for control over time itself. Welcome to Era 1, a turn-based strategy game that blends science fiction, deep tactics, and alternate futures into one immersive experience. In Era 1, you don't just command an army, you shape an entire civilization. You manage politics, research, diplomacy, and war across multiple factions, each with its own culture, technology, and hidden agendas. Set in a fractured timeline where Earth's fate hangs in the balance, your decisions ripple across centuries, from orbital colonies to underground bunkers and AI-run megacities. The game's tactical combat is tight, deliberate, and deeply satisfying. Every move matters. You position units, activate abilities, manipulate terrain, and even distort time itself with specialized powers. Graphically, Era 1 is crisp and clean, with a retro-futuristic UI and stunning battlefields that feel alive. Weather, lighting, and environmental hazards all play a role in your strategy. And yes, there's more than just war. Between battles, you'll negotiate with rivals, make moral decisions, and upgrade your society's ethics, ideology, or scientific focus. It's like playing a hybrid of XCOM, Civilization, and Deus Ex, with just enough unpredictability to keep every campaign fresh. Whether you're a die-hard tactician or just someone who loves a rich, story-driven challenge, from the creators of StarCraft and Warcraft comes a new era of real-time strategy, Stormgate. Set in a post-apocalyptic future where alien invaders clash with humanity's last defenders, Stormgate blends fast-paced RTS mechanics with modern co-op and campaign depth. You'll choose your faction, build your base, gather resources, and command powerful armies in large-scale battles that feel epic, yet tactical. Whether you love classic 1v1 ranked matches or prefer teaming up with friends against AI, Stormgate delivers smooth controls, polished gameplay, and incredible visual detail, all powered by Unreal Engine 5. And best of all, it's free to play without pay to win. Get ready to curate chaos. Welcome to 2 Point Museum, where ancient artifacts, dinosaurs, and laser security systems collide in the most charming management sim of 23mifash. From the creators of 2 Point Hospital and Campus, this game puts you in charge of building and running your very own museum empire. Design breathtaking exhibits, hire eccentric staff, protect your collections from mischievous interns, and yes, deal with the occasional mummy curse. With quirky humor, colorful visuals, and loads of customization, 2 Point Museum is all about creativity, strategy, and the occasional statue that mysteriously moves on its own. Will your museum become a cultural icon or a historical disaster? It's time to find out in 2 Point Museum.
Once you uncover the Marine Life Museum, you can then hire Wetlandian experts in all your other museum locations. From there, you can grow your aquatic collection throughout your 2 Point Museum empire. Thank you for attending this coast.
What if you could take modern firepower and drop it into the middle of a medieval war? Welcome to Kingmakers, one of the wildest strategy action hybrids of 2025, where history, chaos, and bullets collide. In Kingmakers, you're a time-traveling agent sent to the Dark Ages to change the course of history. Not with swords, but with shotguns, drones, and Humvees. Yep, you heard that right. This is not your typical medieval RTS. You'll lead armies in large-scale battles, build siege engines, command cavalry, and when things get hairy, jump directly into the fray as a fully armed third-person shooter with modern gear. One second you're laying down strategic plans from above, the next you're mowing down knights with a minigun from the back of a pickup truck. And it's not just for laughs. Beneath the madness lies a deep strategy game. You'll manage resources, fortify strongholds, capture territory, and shift alliances across a branching campaign with permanent consequences. The game runs on Unreal Engine 5, so every clash from flaming arrows to airstrikes looks cinematic and massive. And yes, it's fully co-op, so you and your friends can rewrite history together or completely break it. Will you become a savior or a tyrant with a rocket launcher? Kingmakers doesn't ask you to respect history. It hands you a grenade launcher and dares you to rewrite it.
I don't know where he's from, but if you think you can stop him, you're already dead. People a future. I hope he can save his own.
What if the horrors of war weren't just fought by men, but by entire civilizations of animals? Welcome to Ratten Reich, a grim, diesel-punk real-time strategy game set in an alternate world war where anthropomorphic factions clash in a world on the edge of ruin. In this twisted version of history, humanity never existed. Instead, the world is divided among intelligent species: rats, mice, lizards, roaches, and more, each with its own armies, ideologies, and brutal ambitions. As a commander, your role is clear: survive, dominate, and rewrite the fate of your Reich. The gameplay is classic real-time strategy: base building, unit production, tactical positioning, but layered with political complexity and relentless atmosphere. Infantry isn't just cannon fodder. Every unit has weight. Trenches, bunkers, flame tanks, and elite officers all play distinct roles in the battlefield's shifting chaos. What makes Ratten Reich stand out is its tone, a bleak, almost poetic take on war. The soundtrack is haunting, the voice acting sharp, and the visual style filled with soot, rust, and decay. Every mission feels like a desperate last stand. Every victory feels hard-earned. The single-player campaign is rich with lore and moral ambiguity. You'll face betrayal, nationalism, fear, and the constant question: what makes a species worthy of survival? For those seeking challenge beyond the story, Ratten Reich also includes skirmish and multiplayer modes. Match your strategic mind against players worldwide and prove your dominance in a world where the weak are crushed without mercy. Built on Unreal Engine with gritty, handcrafted visuals, the game doesn't glorify war, it confronts it. If you thought RTS games were predictable, Ratten Reich will shake you, steel your nerves, gather your forces, and march into the mud. This is not history. This is war, the kind fought tooth, claw, and fire. Before they were legends, they were simply soldiers thrown into the chaos of World War II. Origins is the long-awaited prequel to one of the most iconic tactical strategy series ever made, and it's finally here. This isn't just a remake, it's a full reimagining of how the legendary Green Beret, the sniper, the sapper, the spy, and the diver first met, and how they became the elite unit that changed the tide of war. Set across Europe and North Africa, the game delivers handcrafted missions full of stealth, sabotage, and split-second decision-making. Every objective can be approached in multiple ways. Hide in shadows, disguise yourself, blow up a bridge, distract, infiltrate, or go in loud, it's up to you. The controls are smooth, the camera is fully rotatable, and the visuals, powered by Unreal Engine, bring battlefields to life with weather, lighting, and reactive AI. Longtime fans will recognize the DNA, isometric view, synchronized kills, and that satisfying tension of pulling off a perfect plan seconds before it all goes wrong. But Origins also adds modern features, autosave, quality of life UI, and optional real-time pause, making it accessible without losing its soul. Whether you're a veteran from the 2001 classics or new to the world of tactical stealth strategy, Commandos Origins invites you to take command. Be precise, be patient, be silent, and remember, your mission begins before the bullets fly. War never really ends, it just evolves. And so does the battlefield. Tempest Rising is a real-time strategy game that pays homage to the golden age of RTS while boldly stepping into the future. Inspired by classics like Command & Conquer and StarCraft, Tempest Rising throws you into an alternate history Earth ravaged by nuclear war, where a rare energy source called Tempest has become the world's last hope and its deadliest obsession. You'll take command of one of three powerful factions, each with its own tech tree, economy, playstyle, and political ideology. The Global Defense Forces offer classic strength and precision. The Tempest Dynasty thrives on chaos, speed, and overwhelming numbers. And a mysterious third faction lurks in the shadows, watching, waiting. Tempest Rising delivers the RTS gameplay fans have missed. Build your base, gather resources, train your army, and outmaneuver your enemy, all in real time. But it's not just about APM, it's about battlefield control, map awareness, smart counterplay. The game's campaign mode spans a gripping story filled with espionage, betrayal, and global conflict, told through in-game cinematics and fully voiced briefings. Multiplayer includes ranked matchmaking, skirmish mode with AI, and competitive ladders for the most hardcore tacticians. Visually, Tempest Rising is striking, using Unreal Engine to create vibrant yet gritty war zones with dynamic weather, destructible terrain, and cinematic battle animations. Every tank feels heavy, every explosion feels earned, every win feels like a war fought and won. And yes, there's modding support, because true RTS never forgets its roots. So if you've been waiting for a modern game that captures the soul of old-school strategy while pushing the genre forward, this is it. Tempest Rising. Prepare your army, expand your base, control the storm.
To team up or battle in all-out, free-for-all warfare. One of the main components to battlefield domination in Tempest Rising is your ability to manage and control the Tempest. In addition to building your army and defending your starting base, you'll have to expand your reach across the map to gather resources as your harvesters temporarily deplete your initial sources of Tempest, leading to inevitable conflict in your quest to control the map. Each faction plays asymmetrically, with various counters built into their playstyle. The Dynasty, for instance, can make quick work of GDF troops with multiple units capable of deploying fire, melting through GDF armor in seconds.
Steps. What if the future wasn't digital but diesel? Welcome to KaisePunk, a deep and stylish city builder set in a dieselpunk alternate history. You're not just building a city, you're forging an empire of smoke, steel, and strategy. Manage factories, control trade routes, and guide your people through political unrest, economic collapse, and rising threats. With stunning top-down visuals and a gritty art style, KaisePunk mixes classic management mechanics with large-scale diplomacy and global conquest. Whether you're negotiating with rivals or deploying armored zeppelins, every choice shapes your industrial dynasty. Build, expand, dominate. KaisePunk, history rewritten with rivets and revolution. The world didn't thaw, it froze, harder. Frostpunk 2 takes you back to a future where survival isn't a victory, it's a burden. Set 30 years after the apocalyptic blizzards of the first game, society has rebuilt, but trust, hope, and unity are still fragile. As the leader of a rising city, your new resource is oil, the black blood of progress and division. Do you sacrifice ethics to keep the generator burning, or risk collapse for the sake of compassion? Every law you pass has weight. Every faction you ignore will remember. This isn't just a city builder. It's a moral balancing act where every choice carves a different future. With an upgraded engine, broader scale, and a living city that reacts to your leadership, Frostpunk 2 delivers chilling beauty and brutal decisions at every turn. The snow is deeper now, the people colder. In the city's last breath, will you be a savior or a tyrant?
Not a place for experiments. Free education for our children.
Secure and stable growth. City for the citizens.
Steward, hear your people.
We want a say in how we run the city.
The time of tyranny has ended.
Our delegates will make sure of that.
Let them vote.
Yes, vote.
Steward.
Do you hear us? Steward, what about us?
What?
Impossible.
Steward, did you hear that? The city must not.